Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Chanticleers offense has the ball first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Couldn't find the lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first few plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch. And tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tigers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even your eyes focus and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Back to pass. It's Sperry. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45 on its way. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Finds his man. It's Brooks. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the shot to clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option to give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Denson. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The shot to clears will have it 1st and 10.
Another shot to clear.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll give it to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It's been punched, counter-punched throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Chanticleers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Buys a little time. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Now from inside the red zone. Keeps the play going. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Plows through the defense. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll try. Get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Back to pass, it's Denson. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Gets it out quickly. And they will score. Touchdown, Coastal.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, give on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to fire on second down. With the catch, it's Henry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Henry. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The shot that clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Denson. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on third down. And the shot to clears line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got a man, it's Bell. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's second and long. To throw, it's Sperry. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Memphis! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Power football with the run. Gets it past the marker. Turning it on. Touchdown, shot to clear. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense. And to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
First half in the books. Time now, halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
The shot that clears will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down. And they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Number 41 brings up second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Berry. Grabs it in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quickly complete.
On that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. They'll leave it with the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
On the move is the 30. Make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
Wants to throw. It's Denson. Quarterback extends the play. Lets it fly. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll go out of bounds, but they needed to get the ball back. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
brings up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air, it's Denson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Shanta Clears want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's going for it all. Makes a catch at the 20. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got it in the middle, it's Henry. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play-action fake. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Denson. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Air Force. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. From the gun. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab on the big throw. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. The short hands. It's Henry. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Makes a man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Grabs over the middle. It's Henry. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll set up to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The RPO, it's complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brooks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd, and the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. First play of the drive comes from the 38.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Took care of it himself. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield, finds his man in the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can deal it out from here. First play. Looking for a man. It's Denson. He slings it deep to the left. A strike downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. He's in open space downfield.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays when I...
Snags it inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He wants it all. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this.